In solar system, Earth is the only planet which intercepts majority of solar energy. Solar energy, a radiant light and heat from the sun. Is it possible for entire world to use such an abundant source of energy and rely on solar power? For this, first we need to understand the entire process, how solar energy converted into electrical energy. The most common form of solar cells are made up of silicon. In solar cell, crystalline silicon is sandwiched between conductive layers. Now, here we can see the internal structure of silicon atom. Each atom is strongly connected with its neighboring 4 bonds. We are aware that silicon is a poor conductor of electricity. Doping of silicon becomes necessary. To create N-type and P-type regions, silicon is doped with phosphorus and boron respectively. In P junction there are majority of holes, whereas in N junction there are majority of electrons. When the two types of silicon meet, electrons can wander across the P/N junction, leaving a positive charge on one side and negative charge on the other. At certain stage, saturation point comes and a layer forms which is called as depletion layer. Because of this layer, further movement of electrons stops. Here comes the role of photon. Photon is the flow of tiny particles from sunlight. When photon strikes to silicon cell with sufficient energy, it will hit electron from its position. This process continues to result in electrons and holes free to move around. The moving electrons are collected by the thin metal finger at top of cell. From that point they flow through external circuit to make electricity work, like lighting a bulb. To get more power, silicon cells string together in modules. 12 photovoltaic cell required to charge a simple cell phone. Think about how much modules required to power entire house. Solar cell lasts for decades. Still some challenges are there which is hampering being reliant on solar power. Have a look. Solar energy is unevenly distributed across the planet. Some areas are sunnier than others. Climatic conditions are also one of the reasons. The inconsistencies of solar energy during rainy days. The cell efficiency is itself a challenge. In case sunlight is reflected instead of absorbed, or if dislodged, electrons go back to holes before going to circuit. The photon's energy will be lost. The most efficient solar cell can only convert 46% of sunlight to electricity. In spite of all these challenges, it is possible to power entire world with solar technology. Meanwhile, solar cells are getting better and cheaper and competing with electricity from the power grid.